Well, guys, here we are, postseason time now. You guys are going into this first round game against Brown on a 5-game losing streak. But if you look at the games, 4 1-goal games and a 2-goal game. So, do you guys feel good heading into this game against Brown, despite the fact that you're on a losing streak?
I think so. Yeah, I think that seeing that we competed with these top ranked teams and seeing how well we played with them and how we had the lead for most of the games and we were right there with them. I think that built confidence for us, and I think that bringing that into Brown is huge.
Stephanie?
I definitely think that every game is going to be a one-goal game now. It's playoff. It's do or die. So I definitely think that we feel good. We feel confident. Like we're ready for Brown. They're a good team, but so are we. So I think we definitely just need to play a full 60 minutes and bear down and capitalize on our chances and limit theirs, and we'll be okay.
You have beaten Brown twice in the regular season. They always say it's the third time's the toughest. What's going to take to make it 3 straight against Brown?
Yeah, obviously beating a team 3 times is definitely hard, but I think that just sticking with our system and executing our systems really well and keeping things simple and getting pucks behind their defensemen. I think, especially as a D, it's always difficult when pucks are behind you. So I think doing that and our forecheck's been working really well. So I think if you just stick with those things, we'll be good.
Sophie?
Yeah, I agree. I think definitely trying to beat them 3 times is hard, but playing our game and playing a full 60 minutes is what's going to give us success. And I think Tony said it the other day was that it's playoff season now, so it doesn't really matter what happened in the season, and every team's a new team, and it's a new battle now. We're all 0-0-0, so it's time to get going, I guess.
So for you in particular, just what would it mean to obviously you've been through a lot in your time here at uni. What would it mean to have a playoff win in your senior season?
I think it'd be huge. I think that we've just last year they started incorporating all 12 teams being in playoffs, so we haven't had that much experience in playoffs. But being in a better position now than we ever were the past 3 years is huge, and we're playing against a close team compared to playing a like 5v12 or whatever. So I think that yeah.
What also just like what experiences will go Sophie? Just what kind of experiences just for both of you guys can you take away from that Brown win or those both Brown wins? What kind of things, even though obviously it's hard to be three, what kind of things can you take away from those games?
I think we can take away that like we've done it twice already, so like kind of my mindset is like what's one more time? Like we know what we need to do. We know how they know how we play, but obviously it's gonna be a very close game, and I think if we play physical and we get like we're hard on bodies, I think we'll be okay. It's difficult to play against a physical team, so I think it's gonna come down to who wants it more and which team is gonna outcompete. So I think if we outcompete them, then we'll be okay.
What did you learn from last year's experience in the playoff game against CL? And do you guys feel a lot more confident heading into this game than maybe last year?
I think definitely a lot more confident. I think that just with our team in general, we feel that we're a lot better this year and feel that, I guess just from last year, we didn't start off the game strong. So as starting off the game, how we want to play and how we want to be will give us success because I think that, yeah, last year we started off a little weaker and we were down early. So I think not letting that happen and just, yeah, playing our game and knowing that we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, Stephanie, it's similar. You guys were on a losing streak heading into last year, but does this feel different this year? Just because, as I mentioned earlier, the fact that 4 losses and or 1-goal games, and the other one was a 2-goal game, which was an empty netter. So basically, technically a 1-goal game, but
Yeah, it definitely feels different because it's like a new union, like new coaching staff, a brand, like we're a new team, like our structures are different and everything. So I definitely feel that it's gonna be a different outcome this year, and I'm really confident that like we can go and like surprise a lot of teams, and if we play our game, we'll be good.
what would a win mean to this program?
I think it'd be huge. We'd be making history. We'd be showing that, like we're not done. Like we came here to play. That we wanted. Like, and we also want to be a championship team. That's what we're trying to build here. Not like just like for Sophie like leaving this year, but also like when I'm gone, like we want the program to keep going like on the rise. So we want to build that championship mindset.
Sophie?
I agree. I think it's showing how much the program's growing and how where we want to be and where we're getting it to be. And I think that a win would just prove to everyone that we are a new union and we are a better team and we are going towards a championship team.
Quick.
Stephanie, you just touched on it, but I asked Sophie before about her winning one as a senior. You're a junior. How much would it mean? Obviously, you're focused on this season, but building towards your senior season, and like you said, just building this program as a whole. How much do you think it would kind of help to get over that hump again, playoff?
Yeah, for sure. I think it would be huge because we'd be getting that experience and getting into those high pressure situation, and we be more comfortable in those high pressure situations just because of like all the players would get that like playoff experience, which in the past we didn't really get much, or last year was the first time that we did get that experience. So it would just give us to show that like we can compete with those high end teams, which we've proven this year. So just be able to like keep those leads and like be able to capitalize on our chances against those good teams.
How much, with Tony coming here and obviously his experience at Clarkson, of course, winning a couple of national championships, how much advice and how much can you lean on him to maybe get you through this experience? Because you guys, it's only the second postseason where Tony's been there a lot.
I think we can lean on him a bunch. I think he's been great this year, and he's been really good going to playoffs. He has a lot of belief in us, and he wants us to believe in ourselves as well. So just being able to, instead of saying that like, oh, we want to be a championship team, he thinks that we are, and I think that's the right mindset to have. So I think that his mindset definitely rubs off on us as players. So I think he's been huge for that.
Sophie?
Yeah, I think on top of that, him being in those situations before and like voicing that to us and telling us like this is what a championship team is and this is what it takes to do it. This is the structure a championship team has done for the past however long and it's worked, and this is what like us hearing that experience and hearing that like direct feedback of what actually works. I think that brings a lot of confidence to everyone, and just it's easy to lean on him with that.
Just a quick thought on M.A. Bear breaking the Ironman streak for Union to be able to play that many games in a row, 137. What does that mean?
It's huge. I don't think she's missed a single game with that, I guess. So it just shows that she is a hard worker and she's never going to miss a game. And it's awesome to see that.
Stephanie?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's huge, and really proud of her for that. It just goes to show that she wants it really bad for our team, and that's why she wears the C, because no matter how she feels, she'll do anything to be able to play in the lineup.